Please welcome back to the stage Jeffery Deaver, who will present the Raven Award.
If you ever happen to hear a story about a writer from North Carolina who is killed when his bedside table collapses and he's crushed to death by the pile of books on it, that's going to be me. I cannot imagine what Marilyn Stasio's bedside table looks like, or her coffee table, or her office table, or her kitchen table, or dining room table, or desk. And if she owns a car, I suspect that there are books in her trunk, in the back seat, and very likely in the front passenger seat as well. Marilyn has been writing the bi-weekly crime fiction column for the New York Times since 1988. She reads professionally roughly 150 crime novels a year, cover to cover, and takes notes. Now, in college, in order to graduate, I took the only mathematics course I could, Math for Writers. I'm not making that up, it's true. University of Missouri offered that then. But I can cipher a bit, and I calculate that she's read, this is professionally now, 4,500 crime novels during her career, and that's not even counting the reading she does for pleasure. And she's written roughly 1,000 reviews, though she may correct those numbers somewhat. We know the New York Times, unlike certain news outlets, does believe in accurate news reporting. I wasn't going to talk politics, but I just couldn't really stop myself. But there is much more to Marilyn than those statistics suggest. Far too often, I am convinced, reviewers write to hear the sound of their own wittiness and are snarky for the sake of being snarks. The best critics take seriously their vital role in the creative process to be a bridge between those who write books and those who read them. For more than 3 decades, Marilyn Stasio has stayed true to this goal, bringing her experience, perception, and articulation to the job of helping readers, and authors too, understand why this book soars and why this one does not. Her devotion to her craft is made all the more noteworthy because of her efforts to make sure that debut authors appear in her columns regularly. Now, Marilyn's literary taste runs to far more than crime fiction, like contemporary and classic horror stories, graphic novels, and medieval histories as well. She's a true lover of the written word. Theater, too. Some of you may not know that she's the drama critic for Variety. Yet to our good fortune, Marilyn keeps circling back to the types of books that we at MWA pen. Why is she so drawn to this genre? Maybe there's a clue in a quote that was attributed to her. "My fingers just itch when I see something that says murder." The Raven Award is given for outstanding achievement in the mystery field outside of the actual writing process, and it is my absolute honor to present this year's Raven Award to Marilyn Stasio.
Really? Well, I have a terrible cold, so lucky you're not going to hear the long, beautifully written speech that I had originally written. So all I want to say is that I thank the mystery writers in this room and the mystery writers of America for welcoming me, a critic, into your house. Thank you so much.